I'm going to be changing out these flexible joints here on an exhaust pipe. This particular vehicle is a Saturn Vue, and I'm not really sure what vehicles have these on them and which ones don't. Now this pipe here, this is kind of like a Y pipe. This particular motor is a V6. And so these basically join together. You can see this piece here would go to this piece over here, and they would bolt together with a gasket in between them. And what happened is that these started leaking and becoming really noisy. This one here more so. So since I have to take it all apart anyhow, I figured, well, I'm going to change all of them, save myself a little bit of grief down the road. And it's really not a complicated process. All you have to do is remove the old one and reinstall the new one and weld it back in place. If you have any kind of ability to you, a little bit of knowledge and a few tools, not really a whole lot of tools, and you can always prepare it and bring it to a friend's and have them weld it up for you. Or you could even bring it to a welding shop and have them weld it up for you. It sure is the cheap way to go. This one pipe here, well actually the both pipes together, the cheapest I could find them was delivered would be close to about $600, I guess it would be. And that's the cheapest. In some cases, just this one pipe was $600. And the reason for it is that, well, this one pipe here is so much because it has a catalytic converter on it, which is here and here, and that's why they cost so much. But unless your converters are plugged up, there's no need to change the converters. And these converters here are in perfectly okay shape. So I'm just going to reuse the pipe and the converters and just change this flex part. It doesn't flex a whole lot like you would when you would hear flex. You would think flex, that really moves, but it doesn't really move that much. It's pretty stiff, but it does have a little bit of movement to it. And all you have to do, I'm not gonna do it and make a video. The video would just be too long. So I'm just gonna show everybody it's pretty self-explanatory really. As you can see, it's all welded together here, and you just kind of match things up. You know, you eyeball it up and see how it goes together, and you dismantle it. In some cases, you may buy this piece here and it may be too long. These pieces may be too long, so you kind of have to measure it up. And you may have to shorten this piece up here a little bit. You know, cut an inch off or half an inch or whatever. And then reinstall it. Clean it up really, really nice before you're going to weld it to make sure the weld takes good. And it's about as simple as that. And it's the same with this one here. I mean, they're all the same. This one here is not the right one. It has these extenders on it, so I have to remove these extenders. So I actually need to, this is brand new, and I'm actually going to remove this weld and pull these little extenders out, because that's just the only piece I need is this piece here by itself. I don't need these little extenders on there. So once I remove those extenders, then that piece is going to fit in there just right. And then I'll have a nice quiet exhaust again. And I'll clean up the rest of it, what needs to be cleaned up. Like you can see all the excess rust on there. I'll clean that up, chip it away. Put new bolts, new gasket. Nice and quiet again. Well, thank you for watching, and subscribe if you have not, and thank you very much for those that have.